Lash cluster tutorials for the beginners. Listen, I know you struggling to put them strips on and you think the clusters will be easier. And actually, I'm here to tell you the cluster's easier. I had the cluster application down well before the strips. So the key to this is actually the glue that be coming with them lash cluster sets, because it's not like the regular glue that you got to lay and position appropriately. You can kind of position the clusters wrong and still kind of get this right because the system is set up for you to win. Okay, sister? Okay, come in close. We about to get real close to my eyeball. So once you apply that glue, then you can begin to start laying them. The key with the clusters is to lay it directly next to the previous one that you laid. And you leave no gaps, because if you leave a gap, it's actually going to leave a gap in how the lashes lay. And also, this is more of a specific wispy style versus it all being the same length and dimensions across the board. So if you feel like it's a little shorter and longer, that's actually the style of these particular clusters. And sometimes I like to go for that because I don't always want the super full look that I be given most of the time. Just like that, sometimes when you lay them, you might not position them appropriately, and you can use your finger to reposition it, or you can use the tweezer. Now, in my opinion, the tweezer makes this application very simplistic. When you start to try to add it with your fingers, I don't know how that's going to work. I never did that. I was never successful at that. I trying to give you the tools, sister, so that you can win. Okay? Follow me, and I promise you that's going to bless you in a mighty way. Okay, so as you see, we applied the glue again. The bond is the appropriate word, and then you apply it. You don't want to get too close to your waterline, because if you do, one of two things is going to happen. Your eye's going to water the whole time, or it's going to be poking you the whole time. And make sure you are laying them seamlessly next to the previous cluster that you laid, because sometimes, like you see that one right there, they'll bulge up if you didn't lay them appropriately. Now, I kept it like this so that I can show you how to fix it. Because it hasn't fully glued and it's still tacky, you can pull it off and put it back on. And because of this bond, it kind of acts like a magnet to your eyelashes, and it helps you to apply the cluster seamlessly. That literally takes no time, and you have a full low wispy look. Now, the key to all of this is using the seal. So you apply the seal after you apply all the clusters. I let mine dry a little bit before I add this. So I use it like you would mascara and kind of swipe it upward. But I also use the tip and drag it across the bottom, because where you want that marriage to happen is your lashes, the clusters, and the base. You want that junk to be secure, because ain't nobody got time for me to be thinking I'm cute and serving a look and bat in my eyes and my cluster sticking off staring at the people. So if you trying to look like this effortlessly, Miss Mamas, this was the tutorial that got you there. Watch it a few times and then do what you got to do.